Hello, everybody. It's been about fucking 9 days. Yeah, look, I hate to break it to you guys, but sometimes this might just kind of happen during like the winter months and shit like that. I get seasonal depression really bad every once in a while. I just need to take a fucking break from YouTube because I never want to burn myself out, never want to risk that shit. But we're back. We're back, and I'm ready to start doing this shit on a regular basis again because honestly, as much as I love playing video games all day, I kind of feel shitty when I don't actually get anything accomplished, and I love chatting with you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get things back into regular fucking order and fashion here. Start doing streams whenever the fuck I can. I'd like to get back to doing streams every other day. I was really enjoying getting the rhythm of that, so I'm probably gonna do that in the future. Anyway, we've got a bunch of fucking people here. We got Lucifer Almighty, fucking Hail Satan. We got fucking Xanos Carthage. Who else we got here? We got fucking H Barts. Fuck yeah, we got H Barts. We got Rua Honey Badger. We got Rosalina, Mickey the Ficky. And I'm sure we got a ton of other beautiful people here. 15 people already. Holy shit. And I'm also joined by two people. Not just one, but two fucking people. I'm joined by my friend RJ.
What up?
I'm also joined by Jamie. What's up, Jamie?
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Hang on, let me just switch over here.
Damn, we got two Jamies. All right, there you go. All right, now for a brief moment, we had two goddamn Jamies. That was crazy. All right, what's up, that Amber chick? We got a bunch of people. We got Chrissy. Damn, we got a bunch of people already. Well, I'm glad you guys clearly missed the show. Because I know sometimes when you take a break from YouTube for even like a couple days, like YouTube will not push your stream out there as much. So I'm glad that they were at least pushing things out. And I want to touch upon something. I think the first thing that we should, the Eggplant Wizard has returned. There's an update with the Eggplant Wizard. Actually, Jamie doesn't even know what this is about, but we'll kind of give her a rundown. So the last stream that we did before, the last stream that was actually done on this channel before this one tonight, we talked about a dude called Eddyvolution, who's been doing a lot of weird, creepy stuff in the internet movie commentary community, and he did a response recently on Twitter, not actually calling us out by name, but basically responding to our stream. So I figured that me and RJ could take a moment to respond to what he has to say. Do you want to do the honors or should I?
You can do the honors.
All right, sure. This message goes out to all my followers. Not saying all, but most of you know who you are. If you seem to have a problem with who I choose to follow or make comments to, either unfollow and I'll happily return the favor, or block me. For some reason, my interests in quote unquote. I like how that's interesting.
Right, it's like, okay, buddy.
We all know what you're talking about, dude. Like, that's the weird thing about this post, right? Is he never at one point like comes out and just directly says what he's talking about. But it's like I think it's pretty clear that we've already all made it known exactly what's going on and what you're talking about. Jamie, to give like a rundown on this dude. He's just a dude who's been going around and doing a lot of weird, like making weird comments to people on Twitter. Like he'll like comment on like random people's Twitter posts and be like, I don't even want to say the shit that he says because it'll get clipped. But he'll say a bunch of weird sexual phrases to them and like include a bunch of
eggplant emojis, water emojis. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really bad.
And all we did was make a stream pointing it out and like, being like, hey, maybe you should stop doing this. And the entire point of the stream that I stated multiple times is the same thing I state on pretty much every stream, where it's just like, I just want you to stop being an asshole. I don't want you to like get canceled. I don't want you to leave the internet. I just want you to stop being such an asshole. And even when you try to give people the most charitable view and you just are like, hey, we want you to stop acting like this, and here's why you shouldn't. It's detrimental to people around you. It's so rare that someone takes it to heart. It's very fucking rare. Anyway, I'll continue.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
now.
we can hear you.
You couldn't hear us the entire time?
No, I was having some serious audio issues. I was hearing like crazy like static.
Oh, okay. Well,
right.
okay.
I'm here now.
Well, at least we gave a fucking rundown for the fucking people here. But yeah, to give you a short summary, this dude's been doing a lot of weird like sexual comments towards people on Twitter and shit like that. And we just did a stream calling it out because it's just like, we're basically just like
constant eggplant emojis, water emojis, being a weirdo to people, being
weird
harassing female content creators.
More than a little sus when you start to like put together all the things that he's done. Again, people can watch the entire stream if they want to see. But we had a friend of ours on, Saggy Melons, who got some really weird DMs from this guy before.
Including him saying, you want it, and then he put a video of himself slapping a belt.
Unsolicited, just towards a woman on the internet, so he happened to know. So
damn.
Yeah, that's the type of shit
not okay, yo.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
I've dealt with that kind of person. They're not.
I've dealt with it too. You know what?
The guy's like 30 years old and lives with his mother. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I don't have a problem with that, but as long as you're look, I don't have.
Well, he should know better. He should know better at his age.
Yeah, exactly. That's the fucking thing. You're right. He should know better at this point in time, but I guess he doesn't. And that's why I tried to make it such a strong point in that stream where it's hey, maybe if you don't know that this is not a cool thing to just do to a random person, then now you know. Don't go around to do it again. And if he made a tweet and he was like, you know what, I was fucking wrong. If I could actually tell that he was apologetic, then I actually give him a second chance. But he's not. He's not. He's not. He's clearly not fucking worth a second chance because the first thing that he did is we put out this shit where he completely strawmans what we were trying to do. We aren't shaming him for what he's into sexually. We aren't shaming him for that fucking shit. I don't give a shit what kinks he has. I don't. That's the thing I could care about the least.
There's got to be respectful of people's consent, yo.
Exactly. That's what it boils down to. You need to respect people's consent. And, don't just send people random unsolicited shit, sexual, no matter what it is. Doesn't have to be of your dick to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And anyway, I'll continue. But don't write me and tell me how to run my account because that's a red flag. You don't go crashing. You don't see me going crashing your tweets telling you how to run your account if you have an issue with stuff you tweet about later.
It's not about, again, we're not telling him how to run this account. We're telling him, can you please act like a normal human being?
Yeah, no, we're just asking you to have basic human decency and respect for other people and ask for consent if you're going to send them weird sexual shit.
Exactly, yeah.
That's all we're asking for. That's literally all we're asking for. The bare bones, it's not some SJW bullshit. It's literally something that pretty much anyone that you ask on the street can agree with, that you shouldn't do this to random people.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's not telling someone how to run their account. That's going up to some dude that's grinding up on random women, touching them, and I'm like, hey man, maybe you should stop doing that. You're making people uncomfortable. And he's like, hey, why are you telling me how to handle my life, yo? This is just, what? No, it affects other people.
Stop trying to, tell me how to live my life. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. It's we're not trying to tell you what to do. We're saying, can you follow the rules?
Yeah. You can do what you want as long as it doesn't affect other people. The minute it starts affecting other people, it becomes a public issue or a societal issue.
Yeah.
What's up, Fit and Curvy? We got Fit and Curvy here. We still got that Satirical Rabbit. The Satirical Rabbit. We got Alex Pruitt. We got a bunch of fucking beautiful people. Shiny.
You should really change your name to That Satirical Rabbit.
Why That Satirical Rabbit?
So we can be like, oh yeah, it's That Satirical Rabbit, dude. Yeah.
Just so my brain fart won't be wrong. Yeah, you should totally just change your username just so I won't be wrong because I'm a stone.
No, it's a better naming convention. It's like That 70s Show.
Oh my god! All right, now I'm sold. Now I'm actually sold. All right. Hopefully the fucking revival of that's not terrible. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, you find what I tweet inappropriate or controversial at best. It's my business. Oh, you're putting it out there for others to see. Not my problem. I really didn't want to post this. Well, here's the fucking thing. Look, and whatever. It's your prerogative what you want to do with your account. But you should probably, if you're going to use this account to follow people on Twitter and shit like that, a lot of people followed you on this account who have, professional Twitter accounts. They're actual fucking content creators. Wouldn't you want to have a not safe for work account where you do all this shit? I don't know. That's just my way of looking at things. Normally, most people seem to do that. But whatever. I really didn't want to post this, but too many people have given me a hard enough time that has left me with no other choice but to put my foot down.
I wonder why people are giving you a hard time.
I wonder. Exactly. We pointed it out a million times. You did a 2-hour fucking stream on it. It seems like the entire thing went through one ear and out the other for him.
Yeah, I love how it's people. Too many people have an issue with this. Yeah, people have an issue with it. People aren't okay with it.
Yeah, he even admits
you're just gonna put your foot down,
that he's lost respect from a great deal of people he supported. and while that does suck, I'm not letting that stop me from enjoying the things I enjoy. Matter of fact, I may start cleaning house very soon. So that basically means he's gonna start unfollowing people He's not going to learn from his lesson. He's not going to learn from his lesson or anything. Like, wouldn't if you lost the respect of people that you actually supported and thought were entertaining, like enough times, wouldn't you look at yourself and maybe be like, "Hey, I'm the problem"?
Maybe. I know
Unless
some people are incapable of that.
Unless you're fucking Eddy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man.
At the end of the day, he's very cringe. I wish he'd have to come to the way he was, but the dude's very cringe. I
don't even give a shit that he's cringe. I give a shit about the weird sexual stuff. That's what really irks me.
Well, that's why he's cringe, though. That's why he's cringe.
Oh yeah, that is true. Oh yeah, that's the entire reason he's cringe. I forgot about that.
Super cringe.
Yeah, no, he's that's like the worst kind of cringe too, because that like goes over people's like personal boundaries and
yeah,
shit.
it's like super straight cringe.
Yeah, no, definitely. All right, so we're gonna talk about something else that's a little bit that's actually completely fucking different. I don't know. We got we got $2 from H-Bar. It's the eggplant joke.
The eggplant menace.
Yeah, the eggplant menace. Okay. Yeah, that's what he is now. You're the eggplant menace. All right, so some news on the new Black Panther movie. I haven't seen too many people talking about this. It's been a while since this came out, but apparently it might be getting delayed due to Letitia Wright being unvaccinated. The U.S. requires all non-citizen travelers to be vaccinated. She is currently in London.
Okay, so the breakdown on this was that apparently she had a foot injury or some kind of major back injury, some kind of physical injury that happened to her back in, I want to say August, right? So they filmed the rest of the movie without her, all the scenes they could possibly film without her. Now they're waiting to wait for her to recover. So there is some reports going around that while she is injured, the real reason that they're not able to film with her right now is because she is not vaccinated and they want to film in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta has COVID protocols, obviously, plus the UK stuff. So the rumor basically is that if she continues to not get vaccinated, they will have to probably spend hundreds of $millions to move the entire production to the other side of the world,
just
to a
for
place
her?
that doesn't have the COVID restrictions, just for her to film her scenes. Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? At that point, why wouldn't you just like have her on a green screen and just like Photoshop her in?
I would say at this point they are reaching a point, Anna, where I believe that if it gets serious enough, I think they are very close to getting they're getting close to a point where they're going to recast her. Because it'd be much cheaper and much easier to just replace her.
I know, yeah. It's like they're probably gonna
move their entire production.
Like she sunk such a golden opportunity for herself because she could have easily been like the next Black Panther.
Well, she is. What basically the idea of this movie is that she takes up the mantle after something happens to T'Challa. I won't say what happens, but you can kind of infer what will probably happen.
Okay, yeah.
She takes it up for just this one movie. And at the very end of the movie, she passes the mantle on to someone else and says, "I cannot be Black Panther. I'm not the one." But
she's not worthy, yo.
No, she's not. Not in real life, that's for sure.
But she still is the lead character of this movie. She's still the main protagonist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you think that's going to affect the numbers? Do you think that this movie is still going to be successful?
I think the movie will be fine. The story will be fine. She'll probably put in a decent performance, but she's going to cost them a lot of money. And at this point, considering what's going on, they really should just recast.
I know.
Just recast or kill off the character.
It sucks because she did a good job playing that character.
No, I think she did a great job. That's the sad thing too. But I completely understand why if they're gonna recast, because like if she's not gonna play ball, then like
why do these dipshits got to do this to themselves? Like, I'm sorry, you're only doing this to yourself. You want to act like you're taking some fucking stand. You're not. Okay.
You know the problem is talented people keep doing it too.
Yeah, the thing with Letitia, from what I understand, is that she is very religious. Plus, as a Black woman, she has certain feelings on vaccinations and experimentation on individuals of color. And I understand there are some people persons of color feel that way, but people need to get educated, and there are many persons of color who have gotten the vaccine and were just fine. So I mean,
yeah, that's kind of
yeah, it's a very weird like excuse. I'm not saying like
it sounds like a dumb, unfounded. It sounds like an unfounded rumor, like, oh, that the fucking vaccine affects black people
Well, maybe
negatively.
Well,
I
mean, look at what's going on with Kyrie Irving, the basketball player, right? He's not able to play right now. Why? Because he chose not to get vaccinated, so he kind of like is leaving his team hanging dry.
This is happening,
but
like,
he's
quite a
sticking.
lot.
Yeah, but these people are sticking to what they believe in because they think that it's unhealthy or that it's.
I mean, whatever, stick to what you believe in all you want. I guess I can't fault them for that, but like what they believe in is fucking stupid, and they're not using their brains or evidence. So it's hard to feel bad for them at this point. Like I get it. I get what they're doing, but like it's just so stupid that like, look, I don't trust the government either. I don't trust the healthcare industry or big pharma either. But this is a fucking pandemic that literally affects all of us. Do you really think that the elites have some vested interest in letting us all die to some pandemic or killing us with a vaccine when like they need us? They need us in order to continue
comfortable lifestyles.
Like the system cannot function without people to work in their factories and whatnot. So like they need us to be alive. They have, like, you can distrust everything else the fucking government is doing, but like what they're doing in regards to COVID is actually pretty fucking standard. If you look back in history of other fucking pandemics that we've had, I mean, honestly, it seems like in history, there were plagues that were dealt with better than we're dealing with COVID now, because people were less stupid.
Yeah, because it wasn't a politically divisive issue. That's why.
It was just like, all right, wear your fucking masks and be safe in public and quarantine or whatever.
That's the sole reason. Like, you know what? You know what the sad thing is? If it wasn't because of that, then we would have handled it way fucking easier. That's
exactly,
because we have access to more fucking resources and like better technology than ever. Like, it would have been crushed. But because it became a politically divisive issue.
Well, the other thing that sucks about this as well is that this is bigger. This movie is bigger than one person. This is bigger than the Shuri. This is a movie dedicated to upholding and preserving the legacy of an actor and is run as a character, right?
It's going to be nearly impossible.
It's about Chadwick Boseman. It's what this movie's supposed to be for.
Yeah, that's the other reason I'm kind of pissed at her for doing this shit. Like,
because she's soiling something that's supposed to be special.
Yeah,
like this movie should be a tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
It should, and she should be fucking lucky that she got put in that role, that she got to fill his fucking shoes. Like, that she's wiping her ass with this right now is really fucking disgusting to the fans, to the community. Like,
yeah, well, I don't know if you guys heard the rumors, but there is a rumor going around that this is going to be pretty much her final big role in the MCU as Shuri, and then the rumors that she's going to retire from acting. Like, she's disillusioned with everything.
At this point, good.
If that's what
don't taint the legacy any more than you already fucking have.
Yeah, you know what sucks though is like that was a character I was so excited about. Like,
I know, me too. Me too. I thought a female Black Panther, and she's actually good. She did good in the first movie. I thought she did a good fucking job, and I thought she would be able to.
I thought her character design was so cool, and her gauntlets were.
Well, it's really sad too. She's playing one of the smartest characters in their entire universe, and she's like this.
Wait, isn't she gonna have she's gonna have to probably be an Ironheart too, right?
No. Ironheart will be in Black Panther first, so it's gonna go the other way. You won't see.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So she probably won't be in that.
Damn. Yeah, I think this is the end of Shuri as well. Basically,
sad.
Yeah, basically the idea is that she's going to give up the mantle and she's going to pass it on to someone else who will take care of, who will be the new Black Panther until another character is able to take it up. It'll make sense when the movie comes out, but
who the fuck are they going to pick for such a huge
it's obvious when you think about it for a little bit. I would say that much.
I mean, I've heard the rumors.
There's like two other characters they could pick, and one is more likely than the other.
I mean, I personally, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't even know who it could be.
All I want to know is if fucking Killmonger is coming back, because he was a dope villain.
I don't believe he is, no. The villain of this movie is, they're doing Atlantis and Namor. Namor will invade Wakanda.
Man, damn it. That's
I really like Killmonger,
yeah. Killmonger was awesome.
I wanted more of him.
Yeah,
I think everyone wanted.
Honestly, this would work out so much better if they just recast the role. Like, you can do Shuri as Black Panther. I don't mind that, but just recast at this point.
Wasn't there like a storyline in the comics where she's like found to be unworthy of the role too? I think.
I'm not for sure.
Oh, okay. I recall hearing that somewhere. That might.
Well, I remember that was the storyline with Thor in the comics. Or after Fear itself, he was deemed unworthy, and then Jane Foster picked up the hammer. So.
Oh yeah, that's Hopefully they don't do it like that. Like, hopefully they don't do it like that in Love and Thunder, because I swear to God, if they shit on.
Well, hey, just remember, you have Nakia, you have Okoye, and you have M'Baku. So you have other side characters who are going to have a bigger role in this movie. So
that is true, yeah.
Especially M'Baku. That's all I'll say. So
they did. Didn't they like pitch that movie about being about the side characters originally? Anyway, so yeah, this is something I wanted to touch upon real fast, and I really want your opinion on this too, RJ, because you play video games. The anniversary edition of Skyrim changes the Imperial Dragon to gold.
Wow, so cool! Is that the only change they made?
I replied, and I got 120 likes. The real hard-hitting changes we were all hoping for. This is seriously one of the main things they've been showing off.
I can't talk much crap though, because I did buy the GTA Definitive Trilogy. So
oh god, you degenerate.
I'm sorry. I wanted to play those games. I'm sorry.
This pisses me off for a number of reasons. Look, I've heard a few things that's going to be added. Apparently they are adding a few little.
No, they're adding like over 700 like Creation Club assets or something like that.
Yeah, fuck that. I am excited for some of those because some of those are full-fledged like lore, like canon storylines. I want the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers armor. Like that shit is dope. And I also want
feels like a desperate attempt at making it feel like not the same game that it was.
Yeah, like I get so fucking frustrated with Bethesda. Like seriously, give us some new fucking storylines for Skyrim. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 fucking years, and it's probably going to be another fucking 10 years until we get Elder Scrolls 6.
You know what?
Give us something new. Look, fuck Elder Scrolls Online. That shit is garbage. If they'd have taken any of the shit that they put in Elder Scrolls Online and put it in Skyrim, oh my fucking god, I would have been shitting myself.
This was $20. This was $20. Can you imagine if can you imagine the the PR around this if they actually did like one more expansion, even just one more expansion for Skyrim, and they were like, all right, for the 10th anniversary, we're going to give you one more expansion, $20 for the whole extra, whole edition.
Imagine an expansion where like I don't know, like the Oblivion gates open again. It's the Oblivion Crisis Part 2, but now in Skyrim. Now there's a ton of fucking Oblivion gates.
You know what? They did that in Elder Scrolls Online. They could have done that in Skyrim.
Oh, I want that in Skyrim.
Anyway,
like, fuck Elder Scrolls. It's such a waste. It pisses me off that they're wasting resources and shit on Elder Scrolls Online, and they're doing this with Skyrim.
The same shit that we've been getting over and over again. The eggplant equation has been found to decide, and we will do it. Oh my god! I guess that's about Eddy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's like the anti-life equation. He's got the eggplant equation. Okay. M'Baku gets my vote. Thank you for the $10 H bars. I appreciate all the support you give us. But yeah, no, this is just absolutely sad. This is like the big feature that they launched this thing with was like, oh, now you can fish in Skyrim. It's like, what? That's the big thing. No one was asking for that. I guarantee you that's been modded in too. Better.
Probably.
Like, who the fuck cares? Anyway,
I could have sworn that I heard that they were going to add some new quests.
No, they did, but that's all from the Creation Club, Jamie.
Really?
Yes.
There were new quests in the Creation Club?
There's like a decent amount of new quests, like canon quests in the Creation Club, yeah.
Oh, what's this? Skyrim Anniversary Edition is adding a new quest inspired by Oblivion?
I believe that's that's one about Daedric lore. That's just one.
Oh yeah, okay. It does say Creation Club content. So are they adding little quests to get these items?
Yeah, that's the one interesting thing about it. Yeah, all the Creation Stuff Club that they made was made in collaboration with Bethesda, so it's all canon.
And it's quests. I thought it was just like you get the item like in a random
there's
chest
whole
or
quest
something.
lines. There's like fully voice acted quest lines and shit like that. No,
okay.
Like
I mean,
it's supposed to be like standard content. Like, yeah.
I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, but I still would like a brand new storyline, something that wasn't in the original fucking game.
It's still also it seems like it's asking a lot for $20, but it depends how much content is feasibly actually added. Like, I don't know, I might pick it up, but you know what pisses me off is they completely broke the modding scene with this. Every modder's going to have to update it, and it's not going to be easy for them either, I've heard. So
I mean, they already They already fucked modders over because
With
when
Skyrim Special Edition, yeah.
well,
they did
no,
that.
when they started putting shit in when they started the Creation Club shit, like there were already a lot of like mods for certain items that were added, like the Dark Seducers and Golden Saints armor, and like they basically took all those mods down. Like you can't use those old mods, and like they're not in the mod store anymore.
Oh,
because
wow.
they're in the Creation
Oh,
Club.
okay, I get that. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look, I mean, I guess that's up to the actual creators themselves. But
It's still bullshit.
I mean, yeah, but at least like whatever. It's like I don't really have a
But
problem.
no, that is true because now all the modders are gonna have to like any mods are gonna have to be compatible with this new version now, and everyone's gonna have to like. There's gonna be a lot of work that's gonna have to be done before this version is modded sufficiently. Wait, so this version isn't coming to the Switch, right?
That's a good question.
No, this is not coming to the Switch. They're not going to update the Switch version.
That's
no, because
okay.
it's like I believe it's an extra $20 to upgrade if you only have.
That's angering, yo. Because I wish I would love to do this shit on the Switch and have some new content.
No, Skyrim has always been treated like shit on consoles. Look, Jamie, I bought Skyrim on Switch too, just because I thought I liked the novelty of it. I still enjoy the novelty of it, but that's all it is. It's just a novelty at this point. It's always going to be.
I mean, honestly, Skyrim is best. Like in terms of consoles, Skyrim is always best on Xbox. Elder Scrolls is always best on Xbox.
Yeah, it does tend to be that case.
Oh God, this guy.
Yeah, so I figured we could touch upon this. This happened a little bit like while I was on my stream hiatus. I have a really spicy take on this, and I really want to know both of your takes on this as well. So yeah, we'll watch this as a short video.
A while back that you.
By the way, I do want to say anyone who's watching this shit, drop a like. It helps out a whole fucking lot.
Yeah, yo, like
experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers.
I feel bad for this guy, by the way, because he's basically the fall guy for this entire fucking operation.
He kind of is, because he's even explaining right now, like, I mean, here's why the dislike is a good thing, but wait, no, like it's totally gonna be we totally have good reasons for getting rid of it.
Well, I think their solution is absolutely asinine because there's a million other solutions they could have made, but I'll continue.
If it's a good video or not. If it's a helpful tutorial or not.
Yeah, true. Yes.
What a creator
exactly
is saying in their video is generally agreed with.
Yes.
But
well, however,
here's all the reasons why what I'm about to say is stupid as fuck. But like, oh my god.
It seems that YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator.
You'd never experienced it. I have pretty much every creator's experience getting a dislike bomb from like a group of people.
We all know brigading is a thing and it sucks, but like I mean honestly, couldn't the algorithm come up with better ways to stop that?
All right.
And be like,
I'm just gonna blow the lid off this and give you a whole new perspective because this didn't really piss me off until I thought of it this way. But you know how like companies like Blizzard and Nintendo, like they'll drop things on their YouTube channels and they'll get dislike bombed because like it's anti-consumer. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes that leads to real change with these gaming companies. Sometimes it does. And now that's just one less fucking tool in our toolbox.
Yeah, that's actually
middle finger to those corporations.
That's actually a really good point, and that actually really pisses me off.
So
because there is nothing I love more than looking at a video that like Nintendo drops or one of these big ass companies drops, and it's buried in dislikes. I'm like, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Like the Nintendo Switch Online one.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Rightfully so, but that's because not going to be able to happen anymore.
I mean, and by the way, Nintendo is now aware of the fact that it's stupid and that it needs fixing, which is at least a baby step in the right direction, which is better than if they weren't getting all the backlash online. And I'm sure that dislike count definitely adds to it.
Me and Jarbo got into it a little bit on Hwad because I disagree with his take on this because he's in favor of removing this, and I understand his points. He makes some really compelling points, I'll say, but I have too many concerns and fears like about how this is gonna be a boon to corporate interest. Off topic, so I started watching Chasm with my parents today for a lead up to No Way Home. And my dad was like, how can there be 3 Spider-Man? If that's going to be confusing to mainstream audiences, that's going to be really... Thank you for the $5, by the way, H-Sparks. But yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes over for like mainstream audiences because they're going to get confused. Like the multiverse, that's not going to be comprehensible. Anyway, let's continue.
And you may not have.
Do you have?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like look. There could probably be good reasons for getting rid of the dislike button. Honestly, at this point, why not just make it optional? Why not just make it a thing? If it's a problem that you're experiencing on your channel, you can turn it off.
Well, I've got the solution. You know how the reaction system works on Facebook? You know how you can angry react something, but an angry reaction is not always like a negative. Like it's not always you shitting on this post. Sometimes you're just reacting to the post because what the post is talking about makes you angry. That should be how it works on YouTube. Because that way we could still mass angry react like Nintendo's bad announcement, and they'll get the message. But like that way people can also like it's not so black and white. That way people have to actually look in the comment section to get more context. That's honestly that's what I'm in favor of.
YouTube's been going out of their way to get rid of comprehensive rankings for a long time. I mean, remember back when you could rate a video 1 to 5?
Stars. Yeah, I remember that.
My God.
I brought that up to Matt too. And here's the point I was trying to make is that when they moved on from 5 stars, they were like, here's a system that we think is better. They explained why.
I remember the 5-star ranking.
I mean, YouTube tried to like at least give some reasons why the likes and dislikes were better than the 5-star ranking. But at least they offered an alternative, right? I disagree as well, but at least they like offered an alternative. Now that they're moving on from likes and dislikes, they should offer an alternative. I think that Facebook, even though it's a stupid fucking website in most ways, the reaction system they have is actually one of the best things about it because it lets you, you know, you don't always just want to like something on like Twitter. Like sometimes, like what if what if your friend's going through something really terrible on Twitter? Sometimes I feel wrong hitting the like button.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I want to show my support, but like
for that reason, I wish Twitter had the Facebook thing.
Yeah, no, YouTube, Twitter. I think most of these websites would be better off with the reactions. It doesn't have to be exactly like Facebook's. They can do their own thing.
But like similar. I mean, look, of all the I hate Facebook. Everyone knows Facebook sucks, but like that's one of the few things that they actually have right.
No, I agree.
Have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video.
Apparently, dude, you're talking like a goddamn alien. Apparently, like
dislike button to drive.
Dude, you act like you just figured out about this last fucking week. Like, dude, if you work at YouTube, how far up your own ass are you if you've never experienced this until like a week ago?
Up the count, turning it into something
That's what I'm saying. This dude's like clearly he's just the fall guy. I feel bad like shitting on him in particular. I'm shitting on YouTube. I want to make that clear. This guy's just a fall guy coming out here who has to.
He's the spokesman. He's the face of it.
Exactly. Look, I'm sure he's doing a fine fucking job for what he's given, but like,
I mean, you can tell on his face he doesn't want to be giving this news.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He knows he's the bearer of bad news.
And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice.
That's
giving people a I'm sorry.
Giving corporations a voice, I think, is the main interest here.
What YouTube's goal is not to give people a voice, okay?
Look, Jamie, even if the only goal in this is not to like, fuel corporate interests, that doesn't mean that's not the main goal. And I think it's definitely the main goal to serve fucking I hate to be that cynical, but it's YouTube. And we know that they always constantly bend over for corporations to fuck over the creator. So why am I supposed to buy that they're doing something for the creator this time?
Yeah, and speaking of which, you know what this is going to do?
What?
For the creator? Because you and I both know what do dislikes count as in the algorithm?
What?
For the creator, they count as likes because they count as engagement with your content. And if no one's getting dislikes anymore, if people, and especially now, if people don't feel the impetus to dislike anymore because they know it's meaningless, less engagement, less activity in the algorithm for small creators.
Exactly.
So this will hurt the small creator.
It actually
in the long run.
In the long term. You know what the funniest part is? I see a bunch of people are fucking flexing their dislike buttons on all live streams lately. Like if you actually go on YouTube live streams like the past week or so, you'll see more dislikes than ever because everyone's just like, fuck it. It's in the fucking last hours. I'm just gonna dislike the fuck out of everything.
Hey, you know what? We'll see. We'll see if my channel has an easier time once I no longer get dislike bombed from transphobes and dipshits.
Somehow I doubt that'll change anything in the favor of anyone except for massive corporations.
So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across.
Apparently it did. I don't buy it. I really don't. And you know what?
I mean,
they
could-
have to wait and
They
see,
could say
but-
whatever they want. It doesn't mean it actually is real, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see people disliking less if
that's
they
also
realize
in a
it
vacuum, though.
doesn't have an impact.
You can't judge it in a vacuum based on how it's going to be like when this is done on the website.
I mean,
now
look,
people are going to be aware of it.
Look, dislike campaigns are bad, and they can really fuck people over. Okay, they can.
But you know what?
But,
When people are told that they can't do shit like this, they find ways to do more fucking reprehensible shit to get at people in even worse ways. They like make it a challenge when they can't. When they're told that they can't do something by a corporation like this, fucked up people with fucked up interests will do even more fucked up things.
Yeah,
just to mess with people. And
See,
that's just the way of it.
An actual solution to this, by the way, would be hiring some more moderation, improving the moderation on the site. Yeah.
This is not gonna stop dislike campaigns at all. Like, people are still gonna find ways to fuck with creators, and if it does stop dislike campaigns, then people are just gonna do other fucked up shit. You know what I mean?
you know what people will do?
What?
Because see, now when people don't like me, they come to my channel and they put a dislike.
Now they'll just comment, right?
Yeah. Now they'll be like,
exactly. Yeah.
A random transphobic content, random misogynistic, racist, whatever comment. That's what it's gonna be now, more and more. Which is gonna, in turn, by the way, put more work on the YouTube moderation team. Which it seems like they're trying to avoid.
At the end of the day, I'll say this, and I do have to dip out. But here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
People are assholes, right? People are assholes.
True.
People on the internet are jerks. Removing the dislikes, it's not really removing it. This is just a half-assed measure by YouTube. If you're gonna do this, just get rid of the entire like and dislike bar completely, right? If you're gonna go this far, just get rid of the whole thing completely. What I disagree with people who say, "Oh no, it's fine. This is not, it removes the disliking campaigns." Like, sure, but who does that really benefit, right?
I just want an alternative.
I truly am concerned. Yeah, I truly am concerned that this is nothing more than a move to appease corporations, to appease people.
I agree.
Who are just, interested in not getting any kind of feedback or, what about misinformation campaigns on YouTube? What about scam ads, right?
Yep.
There's so many holes in this that's just really disappointing, but that's what I got to say, at least on this.
All right,
but,
thanks for coming on, RJ, and thanks for talking about the few topics we talked about. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Peace out, guys.
See ya. Hey, and then I'll have RJ's link in the channel in the description afterwards, because he's a good
go subscribe. He's dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, so I think we said everything that we can really say about this, honestly.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I feel bad for the dude who basically had to take the L.
You can tell, like, he knows he's the bearer of bad news. He's definitely no, guys. Look, here's why we got to do. Like, you can tell in his like body language that he's.
All I'm saying is, hey guys, rate the fucking video while you still can, guys.
I mean, you guys don't want to dislike us anyway, obviously.
Who would do that? Not a single soul.
Like the stream, y'all.
Anyway.
The fucking stream.
What else should we talk about? Oh yeah, I want to talk about something that Nina Turner said. I put Nina Turner in the thumbnail because she said something good.
Dope. She usually does.
Yeah, which is not that uncommon. But all right, let me pull this shit up. Sorry. Here we go. This tweet includes a word you muted. It's Joe Biden.
You muted Joe Biden.
Yep, I muted. Trump and Biden are muted words on my Twitter account.
You know what? That actually sounds pretty damn refreshing. I kind of want to do that too.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's amazing. Anyway, so this is basically a tweet talking about like Biden's poor polling numbers, and Nina Turner comes in and says, "You know which Democratic president didn't have this problem? FDR passed legislation that people can feel, make child health care make free, lower drug prices, expand Medicare, cancel student loans, give the people something they can feel." And those are just some examples of things that like people would actually get encouraged about. There's the obvious one that I always talk about that either fucking president from either party could do and get a bunch of positive PR, but for some reason they don't. Where it's time to fucking legalize weed. It's a free fucking platform to getting elected. At this point, Like you get so many fucking people like behind you if you did that shit who just care about weed, because there's so many single issue voters who just care about weed.
Yeah. Also, free all the non-violent drug offenders.
That would be huge too. That would also be like a huge thing. Oh, I mean, whoever does that will probably do that as well. But
I mean, I know they've talked about freeing non-violent offenders in general.
they've talked
non-violent
about
drug
it. They do a
offenders.
lot of talk though.
But yeah, I haven't seen some mass like freeing of non-violent drug offenders. Like, to my knowledge, they're still in jail and they still get prison, and they still get put in prison.
What's up, Spherical Man? What's up, Rhea? Hope you got Brett Wellington. We got a bunch of
what up,
people
y'all?
here. Yeah, we got a bunch of beautiful people. So yeah, no, I mean, I don't even know what else to say except I couldn't agree more. It's time to actually see some fucking action. You have all this power to do something. There's no excuse for you to have these low fucking ratings when there's actually, like, it doesn't even have to be shit like this. Like, this would be great, but there's even bipartisan things like more fucking infrastructure, like, you know, like I said, legalization of weed. There's so many things you could do to win people over, and you just
we all know that. We had the goddamn Senate and the House. Like, it's so clear the Democrats don't want to do anything. It's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
They are. They're the do-nothing party. They're like, we got to maintain the status quo. But like, I don't like. Part of me almost wonders if Trump was just, at the end of the day, like a Democrat plant. Like everything about Trump is just like to maintain the status quo, so that we can get Trump for 4 years, and then the Democrats can go, look, see how bad Trump was, guys. We need to go back to. And I'm not saying that was a bad look. Voting for Biden over Trump was definitely a good thing. Trump was a lunatic, but like it's just so fucking frustrating. We got to take action outside of electoralism, because it's so fucking like
you know, it's not even just that. Like, we need to take action outside of just the fucking presidential elections. Like, there needs to be more action during the midterms and just in general in this country, like, from people who are actually motivated about politics.
We also need more just like worker strikes, walkouts, shit like that.
At least we're starting to see more of those. So, like, I can't complain too much when at least that's starting to happen more. But, like, I'd like to see even more.
Yeah, I do like that we're seeing more like people walking out of their jobs and shit and be like, fuck this workplace. They're garbage. They're treating us like shit. We're not standing for this anymore. That's what we need more of.
And what are we starting to see? We're starting to see companies actually, in a lot of cases, having to capitulate. So, like,
yeah,
cool.
Based.
Jarbo.
Oh my god. You know what? I'd vote for Jarbo.
Unironically, I would vote for Matt Jarbo.
Oh, yeah. Better than Biden. All right.
Better than Biden.
I don't even know that I agree with Jarbo on everything, but I know I agree with him more than I do with Biden.
I agree with him on enough to vote for him for president. Look at the fucking options.
See, this is the problem. Like, it's not that hard these days. Like,
yeah, I know.
TJ put out a video the other week with his like presidential platform or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'd vote for that, but that'd never win. That's the problem. Anyone with a reasonable fucking platform doesn't have a chance.
All right, let's talk about something else really weird. Because we talked about Eddyvolution, who's someone who's known for what? Being weird about women. Let's talk about someone who I was for the longest time on the cusp of like actually liking, who's just been doing really weird things on his community tab recently. Here he is.
Oh God.
So Lord of Patriarchy's just been going on his community tab and being like, here's two women, who's hotter?
I saw those.
Why the fuck is Greta Thunberg?
Greta Thunberg, dude. Like, I'm sorry.
I asked him about that too, and he was like, "Oh, well." You know what his excuse was? She's 18.
Now she wasn't 18 when you fuckers started like this creepy meme. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. And you know what? She's only 18, so chill, right? You're a grown ass man. She's 18.
Okay. You know the weird part about it is, and here's the part.
You're a little creepy.
Here's the part I pointed out to him. Here's the part I pointed out to him. Okay, like everyone else on here whose name I recognize is someone who I can see like, okay, these are people that are generally considered like attractive. And like Greta Thunberg is just known for like things that she talks about. That's all she's known for. It's
Well,
like,
but that's the thing. She's not though. All the conservatives wanted to fuck her. Like, I'm sorry. There were a shit ton of those memes all over the internet, and it was
weird.
all coming from conservatives, and it was all super self-reporty. And I love it because a lot of the same people that were memeing about Greta Thunberg are the ones now being like, trans people are pedophiles, and the Democrat pedophile QAnon. Like,
wait, he's been doing this for like, he's been doing this for 8 days.
He has. No, I've seen it on it's popped up on my feed on YouTube a couple times. I was like, wait, what?
Weird. Oh yeah, you subscribed to Dave too? Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I have been for a while for the memes.
By the way, we got like 20 peeps watching right now. If you want to fucking, drop a fucking like on this shit, it goes a long way.
Also come subscribe to Lady Hopium, y'all.
Oh yeah, get Jamie to 1K. That'd be awesome. My workplace put us back on 7 days. I work at a place that makes car parts. It's gonna be like this till oh my god, H-Bart.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I hope you get some alone time during the fucking holidays to yourself, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, that's crazy. God damn. All right. Are you gonna do something after this, Jamie? You thinking about doing something after this, or?
No, I'm gonna have an early night.
All right, cool. I don't know. We might talk about one more fucking thing. Yeah, actually, I do want to talk about something. I do want to talk about something. We'll talk about one more fucking thing before we sign off, because I know that there's some people who just hopped in here. I don't want to leave them with nothing.
True.
And this is something that I really did want to discuss. So, Sakurai, there was an interview done with Masahiro Sakurai, our best buddy, our favorite fucking game developer of all time. And so he was asked about a sequel to Smash Brothers. He was asked about a sequel to Smash Brothers, and you know what he said? I currently don't see a path where Smash can be produced without myself.
See, I made a joke. I don't know if y'all saw the other day. I did a tier list. I did a Waluigi tier list.
Yeah.
And I made a comment because it was a tier list. It was just all Waluigi. It was funny.
What's up, Sterny?
I made a comment because someone was like, Waluigi and Smash when. I was like, dude, it will be Sakurai's dying wish that if there's ever any Smash games after he dies, that Waluigi will not be in the game. And I was joking about how like Sakurai has all this fucking control and will after he's dead. I don't even think that's far off the mark.
I don't think the thing though is like. Just like when it comes to fucking Mario and every other Nintendo series, I want to see some fresh blood in here. And like Sakurai's the type of dude who's like, we've seen that he's like worked himself like when he's really fucking sick before. It's better for his health if he just like gives the reins to somebody else to try like a Smash game. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Or at least work with some other people and like be a part of the team, but like you don't have to be
the main director of every single Smash game for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Like are you gonna be in your fucking 90s, Sakurai, and doing the fucking Smash Bros shit? Like
probably.
I'd love for him to be involved in the games as long as he can be, but like, dude, you shouldn't be a fucking director of a video game for that long.
By the way, is Sakurai the same guy that also invented Kirby, or was that a different dude?
Yeah, he invented Kirby. He's the Kirby guy as well.
Yeah. I mean, he does good
like Kirby things in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, he does good shit, but like. Honestly, and this is my criticism of his work overall, is that he doesn't know how to build upon his good ideas that he had in previous titles. And like, because if he did, we would have had the most amazing fucking adventure mode ever now. Like, oh my god, like when I think Smash Ultimate Adventure Mode, I think we get to explore the Mushroom Kingdom, we get to explore Hyrule, we get to explore Dreamland,
maybe even some of the third-party places too would have been cool.
Yeah,
like Green Hill Zone, like, or something else like that. I don't know.
Some planet from Metroid, like all these places, because oh my god, the fucking I'll never like. Nothing will ever live up to the experience of playing adventure mode in Melee for the first fucking time. Like that shit blew my fucking mind. And there were so many good ideas, especially in that era, especially like Kirby Air Ride, amazing game. They've never done anything with that franchise.
That's a really good point, actually.
That could be one of Nintendo's biggest racing games if they really put the effort into it, but they don't.
That was another thing Sakurai worked on. I think that was the last major Kirby project he worked on. Anyway, There's something I really want to. There's something brief that I forgot that I wanted to play.
All right.
Because I think it's time for someone that's been on this platform for a long time just get the fuck off. And I don't know if I don't
Just one.
Well, one in particular, because he's been
How
going
did
around.
how did you decide just one?
How did I decide just one? Okay, I'll show you how I decided just one.
Oh God.
It's been. And we was discussing the kind of women I like to date or whatever, right? And they were saying, well, G-Man, what would happen if you dated a woman and you found out that she was a man? I don't know how many of you saw that episode of The Drunken Peasants, but you're about to hear what I said I would do. So I said, wait a minute. You're asking me.
You know what pisses me off is he acts like he's proud of that. Like that
He does.
He's proud of that being the thing that he's the most well known for these days.
I remember him.
He's literally proud of saying that he would perform a hate crime live on air.
Also ironic coming from a black dude.
I know.
I'm proud of my propensity for committing hate crimes. Yup.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
My fucking God. Like, I remember hearing that and being like, G-Man's never going to come back from this. And he's still just chugging along, doing the same fucking shit.
Okay, here's the crazy thing about it. Like, Rev, Shani, all these other fucking people that we touch upon occasionally, they've all lost YouTube channels. G-Man's had the same YouTube channel for like 7-8 years. He's never lost it. All the crazy shit he's had, and YouTube's just been like, yep, okay,
He threatened to kill people with a fucking hammer. What?
Yep.
How did he not lose his channel for that?
Scientist Sam's fucking face with a goddamn hammer.
Oh my
God. I
God.
dated a woman and she did not tell me she had a sex game. I told them I would go get a barbed wire baseball bat.
Jesus,
barbed wire now. Oh my.
Yeah,
fuck.
now it's barbed wire. It's got even more graphic.
And I would bash their brains in.
He said this on his channel, by the way, GTV Network.
I just want to remind people in the audience. Most trans people, myself included, not only are we very unlikely to do this because most of us fear this exact reaction.
Exactly.
Okay?
It's a legitimate fear because of people like this.
But like most of us also aren't attracted to y'all and your bigoted ass bullshit. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't want to fuck a bigot. Get out of here. Okay, exactly. I'm not trying to trick you into bed. I don't want your nasty ass dick. Get out of here.
Chat Baby says this is such hate speech. How is this not against TOS? It is against TOS. It's just YouTube probably hasn't seen it. I enjoyed the Subspace Emissary. Wow, what an aside. What's up, John?
It was fine.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was too long. It was unimaginative. I'm sorry.
It was too long, unlike G-Man's penis. Beardshire. He did agree with slavery and a bunch of other stupid shit. Yeah, I mean, this is one of many fucking stupid things they said. It's crazy.
That's what I would do. What is my answer today? I would take a barbed wire baseball bat and bash their brains in. Because you don't do that with this thing.
I wonder what
you don't do, right? Oh yeah, you don't dare fucking mislead someone about your gender, but bashing their fucking head in with a goddamn baseball bat, that's okay. That's perfectly fine.
I wonder what G-Man's reaction would be to a woman, some like white redneck hillbilly KKK bitch like Lauren Southern going on a rant about how if I started chatting with someone online and got along with them really well, and then I found out they were black, and then basically saying the same thing he did. I wonder what his reaction to that
No, I know what his reaction would be. He'd invite her to come live with him. That's what he did with fucking Shani. Hey,
yeah, touche.
Yeah,
touche.
I think we're gonna call a show at that. I think we're gonna call it a show at that fucking statement.
Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah, guys, drop a like if you wanna support this.
Yes.
Shit. Share this shit out. Go check out JB's channel. Get her 1K.
Yes, Lady Hopium, subscribe, y'all. I've been doing dope shit, and I'm gonna be streaming tomorning.
Yeah,
so come subscribe.
Yeah. We're back. I'm gonna be back to
we
streaming if I can every single other day. So yeah, get in the fucking routine of regular streams. And there's a ton of shit that I wanted to talk about tonight that I just didn't get to. We'll cover it next time. We'll cover it fucking tomorrow. I'm wrong about the dislike button. I'm not wrong about the dislike button, Jarbo.
You know what we should have Matt on for an impromptu debate about this.
Oh my no, I think Matt's doing his fucking.
All right, we should do that at some future point.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I already did that a little bit on Quad. But yeah, maybe we can have a more in-depth discussion after we see like the consequences of like having no dislike button. I think that'd be.
I
interesting
already feel like we know the consequences, but
we already do. But like, let's actually like entertain the idea that it could be something different just for a second. All right. But all right, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. Thanks, guys. Go check out Jamie's channel. Drop a like if you like this shit. And as always, guys, stay toasty.
peace.
Peace. Shit. Wait. Wait. I have drops now. I want to show you guys one of my fucking drops before I go.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
All right.
Yeah. We also got the classic.
I'm a gangster. I'd like to do some gangster shit.
All right, everybody. Have a good fucking night. Good night, guys. Stay tuned.
Peace, y'all.
Bye.